Ileana is talking about a local ex-Marine who's being held prisoner in Mexico because he brought a shotgun over the border. Now, his parents said that he declared the weapon properly. Local 10's Todd Tongan is live in Southwest Miami-Dade with more.
Well, Constance, Jason, they are trying to bring this U.S. Marine veteran home before Christmas. I hold in my hand correspondence between Ileana Ros-Leightonen's office and the U.S. Mexican consulate. Also, the Secretary of State, Hillary Rodham Clinton, as well as the Secretary of Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano. They say that despite all their efforts, this U.S. Marine still remains in a Mexican jail.
President Obama, if you're listening, we need you to advocate for Jon Hammar. He needs to come home. This has gone on way too long.
Friends, family, and Florida politicians are fighting for the release of a U.S. Marine veteran jailed in Mexico when he tried to legally bring his grandfather's shotgun over the border near Brownsville, Texas this summer. His parents have gone public because drug cartel members have called in the middle of the night and threatened their son in prison.
We have him. They put him on the phone. We're going to kill him if you don't wire money into this account.
The situation is so dire, Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Leightonen even took up Jon's cause on the House floor.
Jon has suffered enough.
Since the death threats, Jon has been put in isolation. He suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder after tours in both Iraq and Afghanistan, but is holding up thanks to his faith in God, a faith that will stay strong even if he is released.
My husband said, you know, they may not let you take anything out. You know, you may. And he said that they're not taking my Bible. And so he's hanging in. He's tough. A lesser person would have pleaded guilty because they have brought him in without counsel to the courts and harassed him.
So when you go home tonight and you sleep in your comfortable bed, think of what Jon Hammar is going through, chained to his bed.
And so you can see it was a very emotional news conference. His parents desperate to get him home. They only went public recently because they tried to go through the proper channels and be quiet and do this very quietly because they did not want any retaliation against their son, but none of that has worked so far. And so they think if they maybe apply some public pressure, they can get their son home before Christmas. They also are asking for your help. If you'd like to try and bring Jon Hammar home, you can do so. His friends have already gathered about 11,000 signatures. If you want to add your signature to the list, all you have to do is go to local10.com where we've provided a link. In Southwest Miami-Dade, Todd Tongan, Local 10.